Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this is your last reading for the week. The week that we were looking at a lot of things coming in. We ended the Mercury retrograde, the Taurus, a new moon came in, and with it, a help in restoring stability and maybe a quietness of mind or a clarity of mind, I feel, that came in. There was a lot of great stuff this week. If you haven't seen these readings, please go ahead and go to the homepage and go watch them, catch up. Also have a playlist this week so far, and it's got all the videos there, or supposed to. I try to keep it up daily, but sometimes I miss a few, so they can always be found though, Pisces. If you really want them, if you need them, if you're searching for them, you will find them. So we have the card of Hierophant and Dignified Strength. The three cards that I pulled, they all came in reverse. And they're cards of finding balance. And it doesn't necessarily represent anything bad, Pisces, to have them in reverse. It just, for me right now, to tell you the truth, I feel in these three cards that came out was the battle that you've been through to get here, to find balance. And maybe something that you battle with all the time, okay? And I don't feel it's an external battle. I think it's an internal one. I think that we all strive to find balance in our life. Every day something comes up to kind of, you know, make us feel like we're having a difficult time. We're not very kind to ourselves, I think. A lot of the times. We're in ways that we don't give ourselves enough kudos for everything that we do. And we don't, I feel like saying that we sometimes feel we don't measure up to others. And we should be so much kinder to ourselves than this. We shouldn't walk around feeling, you know, a lack of anything, to tell you the truth. Now, a lot of that stems on tradition, but I love this specific Hierophant, and I will tell you why. Most Hierophant cards there have their hat on, and this Hierophant has removed his hat. And I like that. It's like saying that you're ready to change. That even though you do like tradition and that it's offered value in your life to have certain traditions and things and a system, a belief system and knowledge and education on all different kind of things. Removing the hat for me is showing, first of all, humbleness, and secondly, a willingness to learn and being flexible. So this card really impacted me very strongly because my birth number, my life number is 5. And Hierophant is the card. That's why I don't like it that much usually in the tarot deck. Because I feel like I fought this a lot in my life. And I fight it all the time. Things come up and, you know, like a bad weed keeps, you know, popping up somewhere every once in a while to remind me that I'm still not 100% free from certain things. Sometimes it catches me off guard. So don't feel bad if it happens to you. But the card of Dignified Strength is showing me that you constantly work hard at bettering everything that you do in your life. And you come here as well, and I'm sure you go elsewhere. You self-improve yourself. You want to empower yourself. You want to lead the very best life that you can. And that makes you just that more special. And we should focus on that and not the lack. So I'm going to look at this card. We are rounding up the week, Pisces. I'm almost sad to say that it's the last day that I'm going to be using my Ancestor deck because I like it so much, but it's not, of course. You know, I may use it next week. So I like it that much, you guys. All right, so we're going to put dignified to one side as well. I'm going to bring this in closer as kindly as I can without jarring you. There you go. I'm going to take from the Hidden Realm, Wisdom of the Hidden Realm, and we're going to look at these cards. We're going to get the spiritual feel of them. Oh, the Altar Princess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. I almost feel this has got a little bit of magician, a little bit of high priestess. Nice. So, let's take a look. It is number 39. That's right, 39. So 39 is 12, ends up to 3. It's a good number. 3 is a good number. 3 is like the beginning of movement, and I always like that. The stage is set, and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. The Altar Princess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. And they're saying as well, how can anything be lack? How can anything be such a struggle? See everything as your divine right to learn and be of this world. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. You're here to do all of this stuff. It's easier said than done, but I believe you can do it. And I believe that everything since the beginning of the year has felt very different to me than the last 2 years that I've been doing readings here. I'm going on 3 years here, and it's, I don't know, it feels very different this year than last year. I feel that the shift happened as soon as Jupiter started coming in, and we've not that we weren't working at it before, but now is the work that's going to actually come in with something, right? We're going to take all of this stuff that we've been doing and turn it into something that we can see, feel, and manifest in our lives. Even if that's just simply walking down the road and feeling like the person you were always meant to be. Okay? And I say, even if that's just, and the Spirit is saying that's not just, that's quite remarkable. That's quite remarkable. That's manifestation, mastery to do that. We're always trying to manifest things that are material in our world, but if we can manifest the person we were meant to be, they're saying that's amazing. Because if you can do that, you can do anything. Okay, so our priest has finally taken off his hat and said, all right, I'm willing to learn new things. I am still the divine person that I was always meant to be, as you can see me standing here in all my regalia. But I'm going to be humble enough to realize that, everybody here can learn something. Every single one. Let's see here, Pisces. So, as we round up the week, Pisces, let me know, is there anything in particular that really resonated with you this week? The stuff that, and even if it's not part of your life, something that you heard that really stuck with you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, so please let me know. There's that 7 of Pentacles again. Mr. Happy Face is what I call him. Mr. Happy Pants. Yes, look at him. I'm happy. I'm happy that I have to assess all this stuff again. He's not. But remember, this year we're supposed to be, and here's the High Priestess again. Okay? So definitely the Priestess is coming in. Remember, the Seven of Pentacles, like I was saying, is reminding you that you're here this year to look at the stuff that you want to manifest, not the stuff that you don't want. So if you're looking like him, you should start questioning that lack mentality, that why me, why do I have to keep doing this? You have to look at everything as a gift, okay, that is helping you and bringing you in line. You have the Sun coming in, High Priestess and the Sun, clarity, intuition. Oh, and there's the Devil again. I must say, she's the cutest devil I've ever seen. All right, so, yeah. So they're reminding you that, yeah, in between these two beautiful cards, there's still work to be done. Absolutely, right? You've got to turn that frown upside down, and you have to really deal with these restrictions. How do you deal with the devil? You don't run away from it. You face it. You face your devil, right? You shine a light on it. You see what's up, what's going on. And then you deal with it. That's it. It really is it. If you're feeling restricted, if you feel like something doesn't feel good, you know, and you know it doesn't feel good, yet you still do it every day, that's time to deal with that. It's time to fix that. Or it's going to poke you constantly. I love this poking motion because for me that is exactly what it feels like. Poke, 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 poke. It's like, oh, can you just go away? Not till you deal with me. No, I'm not going away. Right? It could be something that you think feels good but isn't good for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Then you have the universe, the world. What's happening with all of this? Well, it's coming to a point. It's coming to a culmination. Absolutely. Right? What you need to do is look at it from a brand new standpoint. Of course, you have to communicate clearly, new ideas. There's that Page of Cups. And you really got to engage your own personal form, being your true self, Pisces. For me, the Page of Cups, as a reader, for Pisces, this is you. This is us. The fresh, young dreamer. Doesn't matter how old you are, Pisces always have that. And if you lose that somewhere in your life, you're losing yourself. Okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. There's part of your life where that imaginative dreamer will take a back seat if they haven't already. You need to keep in touch with that part of you because it is part of you. It's what makes us magic, Pisces. Our imagination. Our ability to dream. That's our part in the universe, right here, okay? To always see things in a brand new way, to be able to bring a new story to light. And it doesn't matter how old you are. And I know that for a fact. I've met people who are 70 plus, who are have childlike qualities of imagination that you wouldn't believe. Those are the true dreamers of the world. They have kept that part of them precious and sacred. And so must you, no matter what the world says, no matter what people around you say. I plan to have pigtails when I'm 75. And I don't care who sees them, and I don't care who knows. It'll look really cool with all white hair. I swear it will. There you go, Pisces. So, Page of Pentacles, right in the middle. I love that page. It's like I'm always going to be the student. I'm always going to look at things in a new way. I'm always going to communicate. I'm always going to have great news to share. Okay? I'm always going to see things in that light. And this is saying this. They're both, waiting, and they're This is your job in your universe. See? She's dancing. They're both like looking at us, but going in her direction. This is what it is. This is who you are. Make sure not to lose yourself. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. And Hierophant. And she made an entrance, didn't she? With the King of Swords. Again, the King of Swords showing up at the end of the week. Like I said, really sad that this is the last card I'm pulling this week for this deck. It is gorgeous. Look at the colors, Pisces. It's insane how nice this is. Okay, so let's see here. We've talked about this. We've talked about that. Let's talk about this here. The Wheel of Fortune. The cycles. The changing. Cycles mean change. Hierophant means tradition and locked in. But we've talked about this Hierophant being in a groove of saying, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to see, right? I'm willing to learn. And, where's this? Yeah. I don't know. It's so gorgeous, right? So, it reminded me, I did not read the Hierophant, so let's do that. In this deck right here. Hasmal is a fire-speaking angel whose name means primordial wisdom and wonderful light. It is said that Hasmal's fiery breath burns away incorrect teachings and beliefs. On the card, Hasmal pose as a clergyman, and he is an angel, and I'm very sorry if I did not pronounce his name correctly. I'm actually not familiar with biblical angels. I don't. Yeah, it's just nothing I really took much interest other than the protection, Michael, and I think I've heard of Shamuel, but I didn't do any research on them, Pisces. And that's okay. I don't need to be an expert in everything. That's okay. See, I'm being me. If I want to, I probably will. The red robe, reminiscent of the clothing worn by bishops, cardinals, and popes, symbolizes traditional religion. Cross, keys, pendant. This symbol has always been part of the Catholic coat of arms and is known as the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Pillars, a structured environment, formal institution, church, schools, and the pillars are also shown, they're saying to me, they're also shown in a high priestess. Usually. Not in this one here. Oh, yes. Yes, this one, you can see them on each side. Okay? So, ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at these. They have a very similar shape. Okay, so, that's interesting. But not really, right? Because the High Priestess and the Hierophant are kind of the male and the masculine and feminine. Okay. Hand on book, taking a note, commitment, unwavering dependability and trust. Also alludes to living according to a prescribed set of rules. Books, education and knowledge. And a direct meaning, understanding the value of tradition. Traditional ways are proven to work. Following the rules. The influence of a particular institution, family, religion, society, school has had on one's life. Having an established belief system, loyalty to a particular institution, being part of a group, identification. Okay? So, the thing about this is that it is said that Hajmal, I like this one, because it says, is a fire-speaking angel whose name means primordial wisdom and wonderful light, and this fire breath burns away incorrect teachings and beliefs. So that's what I like about it, because like I said, I feel that he's taken off his hat. And I know they don't mention it, but just the fact that he has wings and taken off his hat, that was the important part of this, Pisces. Okay? So cycles of change, cycles of change. You are changing with the times. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is showing the bigger picture, which we've been talking about all week. The bigger picture is, Pisces, that we have to knock down all of the stuff that's holding us back from being our best self, from bringing in the wisdom we can, the people we can, to help us move forward in our lives. Okay? There's too much here that's either done by trying to protect ourselves from what's happened before or from teachings that we've had. It's now time to look at those, put them in their correct place as in tools and manifestations of things that we needed to use. But now it's time to add to that collective toolbox, and with new things that will help us expand instead of restrict us. Okay? Instead of letting that devil, poke us in the butt. Okay? See that? Yeah, she is. She's like doing her thing. And maybe it's simply to remind us that we need to be more true to ourselves. We need to deal with the traditional restrictions that we feel. We need to look above. I mean, all of this line tells me that story. We need to look at life in a better way, assess it with hope, and know that everything works out to get, the universe conspires to help us reach our goals by shifting the cycles and helping us see above. Here is the ability to always see things with a brand new, and I love this Page of Pentacles, you guys. Look at her. It's like, yep, I'm ready for it. Look at that. I have new, happy things to work on. Wonderful. She's full of, like, fire and fun, this page. It's so funny. But she looks so ready for it, right? So ready to learn. So eager. I like it. All right, my beautiful Pisces, this is it for this reading. We're going to come back later on and look at the Strength card and how that's helped you, dignified strength. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed having you around. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being such a wonderful community. I keep saying it, but I truly, truly mean it. I'm not one of these readers that has to turn off the comments, There's very little hate here, and that means a lot to me, okay? That means a lot to me. It may mean that I'm not growing exponentially and that, I'm being, these are being offered to every single person in the world so that I don't mind diversity, but I'm happier to know that these videos are going to people that need it right now. Okay, and they're finding the ears that want to listen and the eyes that want to watch. And that means more to me right now than anything else. So thank you to everybody that comments, to everybody that's still here but doesn't comment, because I know some of you are still here watching loyally every single day. And I want to thank you so very much. Alright, so I will see you later. We're going to finish off this week, and then don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be looking at June. I can't believe we're already looking at the month of June, because I'm going to be doing a full moon reading after that, the week after that, by the end of the month, because it's going to kind of work out that way. So we're going to look at June. Amazing. Alright, Pisces, take good care of yourself. See you later. Bye for now.